50 years ago, NBC aired a new episode of the classic Star Trek show, The Return of the Archons. These are my honest opinions. Lieutenants Sulu and O'Neill are undercover on the planet Beta 3, trying to find out what happened to the crew of the starship Archon, which disappeared there a century ago. However, they are attacked and assimilated. The Enterprise crew manages to beam at least Sulu back, but he was brainwashed already and keeps on mumbling something about the body and paradise. Of course, that means that Kirk, Spock, McCoy and some other crew members have to beam down themselves and investigate what's going on there. They find a whole street of brainwashed people who warn them that the festival is beginning. Our heroes find out what the festival is. It's basically an anti-Trump protest with maybe less public nudity. For some reason, our heroes don't want to party, which is very dumb and suspicious. That's why they get at the morning a visit from the so-called lawgivers, which are basically remote-controlled Jedi with weird sticks instead of lightsabers. And we soon see that these sticks can be pretty deadly, and that the lawgivers are controlled by some Landru. They order the landing party to go with them to the absorption chambers to be absorbed into the body. They don't get the response they expected. They seem confused, like they just got a blue screen of that, and our heroes can quickly get out. Then we are quickly fed important information. Almost all the people are part of the body and mind-controlled by their beloved tyrant, Landru. Fortunately, Reger, the man who offered them a place to sleep, is a part of a small resistance who somehow managed to escape Landru's mind control and are waiting for the return of the Archons, hoping they would help them with their little uprising. Everybody who is not a part of the body will be absorbed or, if it's for some reason not possible, killed. That's exactly what happened to the original Archons. Landru has also the power to pull down a starship from orbit, and as Kirk quickly realizes, Landru tries to pull down the Enterprise too. The second motivation feels weird. It's almost like the writers thought that Kirk doesn't have a good motivation to basically overthrow a fascist dictator, so they gave him a second motive. He has to do it not only because he feels it's the right thing to do, but also to save his ship. They get captured and Kirk wakes up too late. McCoy was already absorbed and is now a peace-loving member of the body. When Kirk and Spock are being pulled to the absorption chambers, they find out that, to their luck, the operator, Mr. Marplon, is just like Reger and part of the underground, and they help them to get to Landru's room. And here's the twist. Landru is no longer a real human. Ages ago he created and programmed a supercomputer which now rules the planet. The whole body concept is a computer's representation of a peaceful and safe society. Thankfully, Kirk outsmarts the Landru computer, and we have a happy end. The Enterprise is safe, and the inhabitants are finally free to think for themselves. Right now I need to get two things which I try to avoid since I started this channel. I need to get both personal and political. I was born and raised in Czechoslovakia in a socialist society run by the only official existing party, the Communist Party. For those of you who have no idea what it is to live in a socialist dictatorship, you don't really want to know. Because it means that while you are officially a partial owner of everything, in reality you have nothing. It means that if you say the incorrect thing in front of the incorrect people, you can one day get waken up by a bang on the door and end up in jail, or in an uranium mine. You can get beaten up by the police because you dress up incorrectly. You can be slapped in school by your teacher for having an incorrect hair length, or by having something inappropriate, like maybe a tattoo, or a sign that you are a Christian. It means you have to go to every elections and always vote for the communists. And don't you even dare to try to do it in privacy. You have huge shops and giant shopping malls, and they are mostly empty. You need to accept the fact that sometimes there will be no toilet paper in the whole country, and that if you want to buy oranges, you will get the chance only twice a year. And you will have to wait the whole day to get at least a chance to buy some. Because people are highly adaptable, you will accept the fact that everybody is corrupted, or at least corruptible, and that you have to steal to get something, or you will be forever poor. Do you want to leave the country? Well, only on special permission, and that you will be heavily monitored by the secret police. You want to leave the country without that permission? Accept the fact that you might get shot to pieces and that your family will have forever problems. You want to go to church? That's okay, but don't really expect that you get promoted or that your kids will get to the university. And don't forget to pretend all the time. Pretend that you're happy, pretend you're satisfied, never tell anybody your honest opinions, not even to your family. You can never know if your son or your wife is not an agent of the secret police and won't report you the next day. You have to do what your government tells you and when it tells you, otherwise you will be punished, sometimes even killed. So you must be a part of the body. My past this may be a reason why I can fully understand the episode. Let's say that some aspects ring a bell. There are also some scary parallels to what goes on in the USA right now with all the anti-Trump protests. I will do just one small political comment. If you want to go out to the street, break shit up and cause chaos and call it a protest, just think about why you are doing it. Don't do it because your friends are doing it. Don't do it because some celebrity tells you to do it. Always think for yourself. Don't be a member of the body. If you want to do something, do it because you honestly believe that it's the right thing to do. Not because it's the cool thing to do or because you've seen a trending hashtag on Twitter or something equally stupid. I'm sorry for this small detour. I will try to avoid politics in the future. I just thought it was pretty relevant for this episode, which itself can be considered a political allegory masked as a sci-fi adventure. Overall, I give this episode an 8 out of 10. It still has some problems, mainly the underdeveloped resistance and a completely unnecessary Enterprise subplot, but I like it. But what do you think about this episode? Love it or hate it? Or do you think it's just average? If you do like this video, please hit that like button, and if you do like this type of videos, feel free to watch any of the videos either in this playlist or any other videos found on my channel. I try to do these mini reviews exactly 50 years after they first premiered on NBC, so thanks for watching and see you next week.